The NBA offseason is well underway, and while most fans might be caught up in the whirlwind surrounding Jonathan Kuminga's trade saga, today we're shifting gears to dive into something deeper: the advanced statistics of the Warriors roster and what these numbers reveal about the players' growth potential and how they can elevate the team moving forward. It's an area that often flies under the radar for casual viewers, but the way players develop their individual games in the offseason, especially through the lens of analytics, can be a major factor in a team's success once the regular season hits. So without getting distracted by trade rumors or free agency talk, which by the way remains pretty quiet with Seth Curry, Al Horford, Anthony Melton, Gary Payton II, and Ben Simmons all seemingly waiting for the Kuminga domino to fall before making their moves, let's zero in on what the Warriors' key players are doing to sharpen their skills and improve their contributions on the court. Starting with Moody, a young wing who has been quietly but steadily working to carve out a bigger role for himself in Golden State. Moody is poised to see more minutes next season, and his development trajectory is fascinating when you look closely at his advanced stats and what he's been focusing on in training. Recently, Moody opened up about a crucial shift in his approach during the offseason: the importance of footwork and simplifying his movements on the court. He shared that instead of forcing fancy dribble moves or trying to cross defenders over every time, he's been honing in on using his feet more purposefully to gain space and control. This insight came after reviewing hours of his workout footage, alongside watching film of Kobe Bryant, who famously emphasized footwork as a foundational skill. Moody realized that it's not always about flashy ball handling, but about positioning yourself correctly so that once you take that step, the defender has no choice but to react, giving you the advantage. This change in mindset, thinking less about the ball and more about the feet, has opened up new possibilities for him to attack defenses more efficiently. When you translate that to the numbers, Moody's impact is quite clear. If he were to play a full 40 minutes per game, his scoring output would be around 17 points, which is very promising for someone still in the early stages of his NBA career. However, where there is room for improvement is on the boards. Currently, Moody averages about 4.5 rebounds per 40 minutes, which, while not terrible, is something he can certainly elevate, especially given his size and athleticism. Rebounding is a critical aspect for wings who want to influence both ends of the floor, and picking up a couple more rebounds per game would not only boost his individual stats, but also help the team gain more possessions and transition opportunities. On the assist front, Moody's numbers show he's not yet a primary facilitator, averaging just over 2 assists per 40 minutes, which signals that his playmaking could be developed further. His game tends to revolve around scoring, either catching and shooting threes or driving to the basket, but increasing his vision and passing could make him a more versatile offensive threat and open up better looks for his teammates. Looking at shooting efficiency, Moody's true shooting percentage hovers around 57.8%, a figure that takes into account field goals, three-pointers, and free throws. While not elite, this percentage is solid and reflects his ability to convert shots at a respectable rate. From beyond the arc, he shoots approximately 37%, which suggests he is a capable but not yet consistent three-point shooter. Improving his shot selection and confidence, especially on open looks, could help push that number higher. His overall field goal percentage sits at about 43%, which leaves room for improvement, particularly by attacking the basket more aggressively and finishing stronger at the rim. By mixing up his scoring methods, combining his developing footwork with a better attacking mindset, Moody can become a more efficient and dynamic scorer. Another key aspect of his game is ball security. His turnover rate has decreased, showing that he's becoming more careful with the ball, which is crucial for a young player handling more responsibility. His usage rate, which measures how often a player uses a possession when on the floor, sits around 17.3 per 40 minutes. This indicates that while he's getting the ball enough to create offense, he's not overextending himself. Overall, his advanced stats suggest a player who is steadily growing in confidence and efficiency, but still has clear areas to develop, particularly in rebounding and playmaking, to truly elevate his impact on the Warriors. Moving on to another young talent, we see a similar story in the case of Gary Payton II. Now entering his third year with Golden State, Payton has shown flashes of brilliance and resilience, especially after bouncing back from injuries last season. His advanced stats tell an encouraging story. If he were to play 40 minutes a game, his scoring would match Moody's at around 17 points, and his rebounding numbers are slightly better, averaging 6 per 40 minutes. This is impressive. Given his size, as standing at 6 feet 4 inches, he's not the tallest player on the court, but compensates with tenacity and energy. Payton's assist numbers stand at about 5 per 40 minutes, reflecting his dual role as a guard who can score and distribute. While there's always room to raise those assist numbers, his ability to create shots for others complements his scoring well. His true shooting percentage is a respectable 55%, slightly below Moody's but still efficient given the volume of shots he takes and the defensive pressure he faces. Payton tends to be a high-energy defender and a disruptor, qualities that often don't fully show up in basic statistics but are vital for a team's defensive identity. On offense, improving shot consistency and maintaining health will be critical. For him to solidify a bigger role, the advanced metrics suggest he has the potential to be a versatile contributor, balancing scoring, rebounding, and playmaking responsibilities. Now, when we look at Jonathan Kuminga, the elephant in the room, his advanced stats paint a more complex picture. Kuminga's usage rate is quite high, indicating he handles a lot of the team's possessions when on the floor. Yet his efficiency numbers don't reflect that level of involvement consistently. His scoring per 40 minutes is the highest of his career, which shows promise in his ability to put the ball in the basket, but his true shooting percentage and assist numbers lag behind expectations. Kuminga struggles with decision-making at times, often holding onto the ball too long or opting for isolation plays rather than moving it to teammates, which hurts floor spacing and offensive flow. His rebounding is solid for his position, hovering around 7 to 8 boards per game, but his turnovers are higher than ideal, signaling a need to improve his ball handling and passing under pressure. Comparing these young players to established stars like Stephen Curry provides useful context. Curry, averaging around 30 points per game with 5 to 6 rebounds and 7.5 assists, showcases what elite efficiency and playmaking look like at the highest level. His true shooting percentage remains high, and his real plus-minus metrics reflect his invaluable presence on the floor. Meanwhile, veterans like Draymond Green contribute in ways that may not always shine in scoring, but are vital to team success. Green's defensive impact, passing, and ability to facilitate the offense from the forward position are evident in his assist numbers and overall team contributions, even if his shooting percentages are not eye-popping. All these statistical insights underscore that the Warriors have a roster full of players with diverse strengths and clear developmental paths. The offseason is the time for these players to refine their games, whether it's Moody mastering footwork and shot selection, Gary Payton II building consistency and playmaking, or Jonathan Kuminga working on decision-making and efficiency. As the team prepares for the upcoming season, the hope is that these incremental improvements translate into more cohesive and dynamic basketball on the court. As we move deeper into analyzing the Warriors roster through the lens of advanced statistics, it becomes clear that individual growth during the offseason isn't just about raw numbers. It's about understanding how each player's development contributes to the team's overall system, chemistry, and identity. For Golden State, a team that has thrived on unselfish play and high basketball IQ for years, the challenge is finding the right balance between nurturing young talent and maximizing the skills of established veterans. Players like Moody, Gary Payton II, and Jonathan Kuminga are all pieces of this puzzle, each with unique strengths and areas for improvement that, if addressed effectively, could elevate the Warriors back into serious title contention. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. The sports world is buzzing with an unexpected turn of events that could shake up the NBA landscape for years to come. Rumors have been swirling all morning about John Collins, the dynamic power forward known for his scoring ability, rebounding, and athleticism, reportedly signing a staggering 5-year contract with the Golden State Warriors. This development, if confirmed, would be nothing short of shocking considering Collins' previous tenure with the Atlanta Hawks, where he was a cornerstone player. The Warriors, a team celebrated for their championship pedigree and sharp roster, moves appear to be making a bold statement by potentially adding Collins to their already star-studded lineup. Sources close to the negotiation claim that the deal reflects a mutual interest in elevating the Warriors' frontcourt strength, pairing Collins' versatile skill set alongside stars like Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Wow. The official announcement has yet to be made. The mere possibility has ignited feverish speculation among analysts, fans, and insiders alike, sparking discussions about how this signing could redefine the balance of power in the Western Conference and impact the Warriors' strategy going forward. If the reports are accurate, Collins signing with Golden State would mark a significant shift for both the player and the franchise. Known for his high-energy play style and ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, Collins could provide the Warriors with a much-needed boost in their front-court depth. The Warriors have long been praised for their offensive firepower, but defensive consistency and interior presence have sometimes been questioned. Adding Collins, a player capable of guarding multiple positions and contributing offensively, could address these concerns. Industry insiders speculate that the Warriors see Collins as the perfect complement to their existing core. Someone who can space the floor, facilitate ball movement, and contribute crucial minutes both offensively and defensively. Furthermore, the reported length and value of the contract indicate a commitment from Golden State not just to immediate success, but to building a sustainable team around their veterans. While some skeptics question whether Collins will fit the Warriors' pace and space system seamlessly, most agree that this move signals Golden State's readiness to shake things up and pursue another championship run with renewed vigor. Timing of this rumored signing also adds an intriguing layer to the narrative, coming as the NBA offseason heats up and teams jockey for position ahead of the draft and free agency. Collins, entering what many consider the prime years of his career, may see this contract as an opportunity to elevate his profile on a bigger stage. The Warriors, fresh off recent playoff appearances but eager to reclaim their dominance, are believed to be strategically targeting players who can adapt quickly to their style and culture. The possibility of Collins joining forces with a roster already loaded with sharpshooters and playmakers is causing ripples across social media and sports talk shows, where pundits are debating how this could influence the Warriors' offensive schemes and defensive rotations. Speculation is rife about whether Collins will assume a more prominent role or settle into a complementary position, but there is consensus that his presence would undeniably alter the Warriors' dynamics. Fans are particularly excited by the prospect of high-flying dunks and highlight reel moments that Collins has been known for, which would add to Golden State's already electrifying game atmosphere. From a broader league perspective, this potential signing is fueling conversations about the ongoing reshuffling of talent among top-tier NBA teams. If Collins' move to Golden State is finalized, it could trigger a domino effect in the free agency market, prompting other franchises to reconsider their strategies and player acquisitions. Rival teams in the Western Conference, notably the Los Angeles Lakers and Phoenix Suns, may need to adjust their plans to counter the reinforced Warriors squad. The strategic implications extend beyond on-court matchups, influencing trade rumors and salary cap management league-wide. Observers suggest that the Warriors front office is banking on Collins' development and chemistry with their core players to catalyze another championship window, leveraging his youth and skill against their seasoned veterans. This potential signing is also being dissected in terms of its impact on Collins' career trajectory, with some analysts projecting this could be a defining move that elevates him from a talented role player to a pivotal figure on a title-contending team. The sports world is watching closely, eager for official confirmation and to see how this potential blockbuster deal unfolds in the coming weeks. While official statements from the Golden State Warriors and John Collins remain forthcoming, the buzz generated by this reported contract has already left an indelible mark on the NBA offseason atmosphere. Speculation about the exact terms, salary details, and how this fits into the Warriors' long-term vision is rampant. with insiders suggesting that the 5-year deal could be one of the more significant free agent acquisitions of the year. The move also raises questions about the Hawks' future plans and their roster construction following the departure of a key player. Fans and commentators alike are intrigued by the possible transformations within the Warriors' playing style, wondering if Collins will be integrated as a centerpiece or a flexible weapon off the bench. The narrative is unfolding rapidly, with every new rumor and leak adding fuel to the fire of what could be one of the most exciting stories of the NBA offseason. As teams prepare for training camps and preseason battles, the prospect of John Collins donning the Warriors jersey stands as a tantalizing possibility that could reshape the NBA's competitive landscape for years to come. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.